And investigators are out this late hour confirming they do have a suspect in custody now, tied with that home invasion that turned deadly. They're only describing their suspect as a homeless man. They say it appears that he got inside the house by smashing a sliding door at the back of the house, gets inside. They say there were signs of a struggle inside that house, and we now know the victim killed in her own home turns out to be an LA County probation officer. Here's more. We are now learning more about what happened inside this house here on Barrymore Ave in Lancaster over the weekend. Investigators calling it a home invasion that turned deadly, with the victim returning from work last Saturday and surprising the intruder in her own home. We now know the victim worked for the LA County Probation Department. She's been ID'd as Paula Lind, a longtime deputy probation officer, a 16-year veteran who was last assigned to the Nydorf Juvenile Hall in Sylmar. Her flag-draped coffin escorted with honors to the county coroner's office in downtown LA, while the search for answers and a motive goes on. Investigators say she's found with head trauma, apparently beaten to death. A man also found inside that same house. He's been detained, with investigators now calling him a suspect, only saying he's a transient, homeless, with no connection to the victim. The murder sending shockwaves through the probation office and the county itself. The supervisor, Catherine Barger, calling it a tragic loss of life, saying, quote, she was a public servant that dedicated her life's work to helping effect positive change in the lives of the probationers she supervised. The perpetrator responsible for this brutal attack must be held accountable and brought to justice. And now live, it is a tragedy for so many, especially in the county's probation department, because as they say there, this is a woman who gave many years of her own life trying to help others get back on track, deal with her own probation, try to make a life again for themselves, and then this woman herself winds up the victim of a violent crime. For now, we're live here in Lancaster. Back to both of you we go.